Hey everybody, this is Marion, the Inappropriate Artist, and today I am painting my memories of the landscape. You will see a little painting that I worked on yesterday morning. I do these little exercises. I basically set a mental timer for 30 minutes, and I allow myself to paint for that amount of time-ish. Sometimes it's 35, sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's 45, but most of the time it's around 30 minutes. This one definitely, I successfully did it in that amount of time. This is a memory of a recent visit to Greenwich, Connecticut that I had the opportunity to spend time with my little sister, and also on another visit, time with my niece at Todd's Point, which is a place of my childhood. And if you look back a couple videos, you'll see a little bit of Todd's Point. I did put up a video of that in Greenwich, Connecticut. So we went early in the morning and just had a beautiful, peaceful sharing of dawn, which is my favorite time of day. And Joyen has often been the person that's my sister. We often used to spend time together at that hour of the morning as we share a room, but also when we used to vacation together, that was like our secret time of day. We could kind of sneak out at that hour and venture around and no one was up, and it was like this awesome, mysterious time of the day. And I think for me, that is probably my draw to dawn, is I identify with that time of day with pure joy. Ha! That's my sister's name, Joyen. So join me for a painting of my memory of Todd's Point. Well, hello everyone. Here I am with my palette. Those are two of the paintings I've already completed this morning, and I'm about to cut up some more paper. Oh, and this is my dirty water. I like using dirty water sometimes, and that one happens to be a really great kind of base color. And I cut up these little pieces of Bristol so that I can either hand them out as business cards if I've met someone, or people often give me $20 for these little paintings if they ask me how much. I tell them 20. Sometimes I get more, sometimes they can't afford it, but I want them to have a little something. Anyway, so I begin with these little paintings. I have opted to spray this Bristol paper, which I later decided was probably not a good idea. In this painting it worked out for me, but in another painting it didn't. The Bristol shows all the little droplets of water. Here I am putting down my water, and I'm blending a couple of different colors here. So I've used a deep blue for the basic water, and then into the shallows I have introduced the greens. That's just sort of how the water works color-wise when you look at it and observe it. And as my horizon has dried, I can now go in and work my sky using a deeper version of the same blue that I used in the water. I am now doing the sky. I've introduced only the tiniest bit of green in the sky, literally just the tiniest bit down near the horizon, because most of that is going to be cloud, as you see here. Right now I'm just creating the outline and now going in with a thicker pigment. As you can see, the paper is jumping because I'm just really dabbing the tops of the clouds to create a highlight. And now I'm brightening my horizon. It was such a beautiful morning, And I didn't do dawn. This is not a memory of dawn. This is actually probably more of a combination, right? I took a bunch of photographs of the grasses along the water's edge on the beach, where beach meets grass. And this is what you're seeing now. And I was there 2 times. I went one time middle of the day with my niece, where I enjoyed a quiet walk by myself. Also around the corner, you can see a video. I think I talked about it earlier already. And that's where the colors of the sky and the water come in. It's from the images I took that day, and the memory I had of that day. And then the memory I share with my little sister early that beautiful Saturday morning. I'm so glad we got to spend that time together. So here I am going back in again to brighten up that horizon. I'm going to create a little bit of a deeper color along the horizon line. Here I'm just cleaning up my grasses. Normally I would finish all of the water ahead of time, but this was sort of an afterthought, and I went in afterwards and did it, and I think it still worked out pretty successfully. Sometimes just working from your memory allows you to be a little bit more free. At least that's what I find for myself. Right there, I just cleaned off my brush and flattened out my bristles so that I can create a more linear horizon line. I still look like I have mountainous water. I've been painting a lot of mountains. That's what I started out with before I got to this one. But as you'll see, it came together quite nicely. And those are my 2 beautiful brushes that I love so much. One, they are silver black velvet brushes. The flat is a 1/2 inch flat, and the other is a 10-inch round. I love doing sky studies, as you can see, and these 3 beautiful little pieces did it for me this morning. Thanks for joining me today. Take care, everyone. See you next time. Bye-bye.